Guy, all work and no play really makes life so stressful. Today, we're going to talk about 5 free best offline games you can download to spice up your moment. You'll be surprised to know which game made it to the #1 spot on our list. Without much ado, let's push this aside and get started. Outrunner: Forgotten King is an excellent action platformer with retro graphics, countless possibilities for the depth of the main character, and well-sliding mechanics. This allows you a moment of breathing space to properly assess further actions in extremely dangerous environments. Traps, obstacles, enemies, and the local environment will try to destroy the character. Players should be jumping very clearly, collecting coins for pumping, and looking for secret locations. This will inspire with the content. Get on your way and try to solve all the secrets. Both the game world and the protagonist, who tries with all his might to reach the end of the path. This game's features include 18 challenging levels that get progressively harder, including 2 boss levels. Skin shop with 7 skins which can be bought with coins. Speed running and time board in which the players can see their total time and the time for each of the levels. Many enemies and dangerous traps. Secret areas with lots of coins. Outrunner is a 2D hardcore platformer with precise movement and responsive controls. It has modern pixel art graphics. Assault Boats. Choose from an array of weapons, jump to the battlefield, and obliterate your opponent. Assault Boats is immense fun. The simple mechanics leaves considerable room for you to harness your strategic and aiming skills to blow up your enemies, which quickly becomes an addictive and enjoyable experience. As well as destroying the opposition, you must capture as many flags as possible, as this is the critical objective. You capture flags by keeping your vehicle within the capture range of the flag, while defending your position against enemies. This is where you can implement your personal and team strategy to get a competitive edge over the other side. One of the aspects of Assault Boats that keeps the game fresh is the ability to switch up your arsenal of weaponry. In any game, you will have 2 slots free to choose from. An array of weapons including a minigun, machine gun, RPG, grenade launcher, and more. Each weapon has its strength and weakness. Severe Delays. This is a racing arcade game with stations and lines of the London Underground. Once the driver's seat controls the train, which rushes forward along the way, picking up as many passengers as possible and even making risky jumps to other branches. The main thing is to get to your destination safely, avoiding any collisions or departure from the highway. The controls are very simple. There are 2 arrows placed on the left and right side, so you can make your turns as well as maneuver or dodge other trains. The game Severe Delays consists of more than 20 levels, of which is a real-life subway lane in London. Otherwise, this is a high-quality mobile game where anyone can visit the famous station and explore all the lines. Okay, before we get to #2 and finally #1, make sure you hit the subscribe button for regular videos on tech, apps, tricks, tips, and reviews. Also leave a comment in the comment section saying you have subscribed, and I will make sure to reply your comments. War Strike. The player goes through a rather interesting campaign as a special force fighter. Battles takes place in locations with urban development. The player is confronted by military men or fighters in quite a large number. There is an assault rifle, a gun, and grenades to kill the enemy. The weapon ammunition is finite. However, it is very large. The player carries thousands of rounds of ammunition with him. In between passing through locations, a weapon store becomes available where you can spend your rewards for completed levels and buy new weapons. The interesting thing is that the damage from hits to any place other than the head is insignificant. So, in order to kill a mob by shooting at its body, you will have to release 3 to 4 rounds of ammunition into it. And number 1 on our list is Ryuko. Role-playing games always bring unique stories, and this is the perfect game for you to learn and experience. Players will begin to transform into characters in the game and then perform tasks at each level. The game will lead you to the Ninja Land, where legendary warriors exist. The only way is to fight to survive in this harsh place. Ryuko will revolve around the peaceful life of the Ryuko family in the Ninja Land, but things do not go well when they are not free for long. The Ryuko family was only unlucky to fall into a situation of destruction. You can't let things continue like this. You are directly playing a role of heir, and with all your determination and courage, you need to quickly fight to break the curse that is banished to this land. The responsibilities on your shoulders is great, and the challenges ahead is not easy. Before officially fighting, the player will assume the role of the main character of the story and begin the journey of a brave female hunter. You will need to perform agile operations to be able to control the character, but the opponents will not be easy, so you need to prepare a steel spirit to be ready to defeat them. The fate of the land is in your hands, so be careful to win. With gameplay similar to other action games, this game contains many interesting things that you cannot ignore. You will have to operate a move in a rather scary context because the opponents can appear at any time and attack you.